Okay, let's welcome the candidates to the stage.
Kamala Harris. Let's have a good debate.
See, have fun.
Thank you.
Madam Vice President, those earrings are looking lovely on you tonight. They remind me of these Nova wireless audio earrings I've seen before that allow direct communication into one's ear. But because we're not allowing earpieces tonight and those look the same, I'm sure they're different. Okay, my first question is for the felon. A lot of people support you. Why do you think that is?
That's because people want to take their country back.
Whoa! Calling for violence like that will not be tolerated on this debate stage, mister. Completely unacceptable. So just calm down, and if you could, please, safely, tell us what you would do if you got elected.
Make America great again. She's destroying this country, and if she becomes president, this country doesn't have a chance of success. Not only success, we'll end up being Venezuela on steroids.
I've got to cut you off right there. We've just fact-checked you, and Venezuela is not on steroids. Madam Vice President, Americans are suffering economically right now under your administration because of Trump's administration. So because you're not already in, if you were to get into office, what would you do to help the economy?
The best economists in our country, if not the world, have reviewed our relative plans for the future of America. What Goldman Sachs has said is that Donald Trump's plan would make the economy worse. Mine would strengthen the economy.
Ah, now that is impressive. So you're saying Trump's plan wouldn't work?
So, Donald Trump has no plan for you.
President Trump, some would say it's irresponsible of you to show up for a presidential debate without having any plan to fix the economy. You probably should have had one by now. Mr. Trump, I'll give you 3 seconds to respond.
And I'll tell you what I would do.
Excuse me, your time is up, Mr. President, and the next question is for you. Now, the Vice President is standing right there. What race do you think she is?
Not black?
Well, that's correct. We're not in Atlanta or Detroit right now, but she will be soon. And it sounds like you hate her for it.
I don't care what she is. I don't care.
Why are you so concerned about her race?
I couldn't care less.
What race would she have to be for you to be okay with her?
Whatever she wants to be is okay with me.
Mrs. Harris, how do you feel when you hear President Trump say he hates you when you're black?
I mean, honestly, I think it's a tragedy that we have someone who wants to be president who has consistently, over the course of his career, attempted to use race to divide the American people.
Yeah, he always does that.
We don't want a leader who is constantly trying to have Americans point their fingers at each other.
Madam Vice President, more of your identity politics will certainly solve that problem. Now to you, President Trump.
Let's remember.
Oh, I'm sorry, Madam Vice President. Please go ahead.
Let's remember Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side.
Now that is a rather big accusation that he said such a thing. I better fact check that.
And I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
Yep, President Trump specifically said neo-Nazis and white nationalists are fine people. Fact check true. As per usual, Madam Vice President, your statements are factually correct. Now, President Trump, your opponent has repeatedly criticized you for your involvement in Project 2025. Why would you be pushing such a terrible thing so hard?
Number one, I have nothing to do, as you know, and as she knows better than anyone, I have nothing to do with Project 2025.
Fact check false. You do.
That's out there.
If you could please just stick to the facts here and tell the American people why you're pushing Project 2025 so aggressively.
I haven't read it. I don't want to read it purposely. I'm not going to read it.
So you're admitting right here that you don't know how to read. That's kind of pathetic. No offense to the illiterate community. Madam Vice President, your opponent has criticized your calls for an assault weapons ban. How do you respond to this?
This business about taking everyone's guns away, Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
Let us finally pass an assault weapons ban.
Fact check true, everybody. She never said anything about any kind of ban on guns. You are a liar. So, Madam Vice President, just to clarify, if elected, do you support taking people's guns away?
As President of the United States, I will proudly sign it into law.
And that's also true. Perfect. Well, this has been a great debate.
But it makes no difference.
Silence! And thank you for your closing remarks, Mr. Trump. Madam Vice President, any closing remarks from you?
Are you okay?
You know what? I am okay, and thank you for asking. A leader who cares enough to ask. Huh. President Trump, you have to admit, she did pretty good, huh?
Weak and stupid.
Ah, cut his mic. What's up, my freedom-loving friend? Here's a news flash for you. There is a lot going on in the world that you and I can't control. But there is something that we can control, and it's the thing that matters most. That's our health. You might have health challenges right now like low energy, poor sleep, being overweight, aches and pains, or poor skin. And if you're not doing anything about your health challenges, you're giving away your freedom. But one thing I know about freedom lovers is we don't give away our freedom, and we understand health is the foundation of our freedom. That's why I love the Bond Charge red light therapy products, sitting in front of the Supermax red light panel as we speak. I've never found a single device that addresses more challenges and optimizes those areas all at once other than the red light therapy. I'm doing multiple sessions every week because I know poor energy, poor sleep, being out of shape are my kryptonite as a freedom lover. Red light therapy is all science-backed. Real science. And in fact, the anti-aging effects of red light therapy on the skin are so profound that now I'm regularly using Bond Charge's red light face mask. And as a capitalist, saving money is important to me, so you might be happy to know that all Bond Charge products come with a HSA, FSA eligibility, offering you up to a 40% tax-free savings. Start overcoming your challenges and optimize multiple aspects of your health all at once with the Bond Charge red light therapy products. So right now, go to bondcharge.com/JP, and to get 15% off all Bond Charge products, use a discount code JP. Enjoy, my freedom-loving friend.